Paralives team, as a part of the PC gaming show on June 8th, released a bunch of information. So they included a new minute and a half trailer. They also included like a blog post on their Patreon with just some details about like pricing and some other things. So I just want to hop into that in case you missed it. So it's a post from Alex Massey, one of the head creators for Paralives. And he says, "Hi, Alex here for an extremely exciting post. We're ready to announce the release date for Paralives Early Access, which will be December 8th, 2025. And we made a brand new trailer for the occasion. This Patreon post is public, so you're free to share it." So I'm not subscribed to their Patreon myself, so I saw it once it was made free. So the brand new trailer, which I will include a link to that in the description if you want to check it out yourself, and I'll probably tag it on to the end of this video as well. But it shows off, I mean, everything. It shows you the town, it shows you the citizens, it shows you different life stages, all the way from infant through elder. I mean, it's just amazing. And so I'm so glad that they got to be a part of the PC gaming show to bring more awareness to Paralyzed. This project has been in the process since I want to say 2019 or maybe early 2020. So this game has been around for forever and still in the development phase, right? So now we're finally getting into early access starting on December 8th. So as it's in early access, players will find that the game needs more content. The goal with early access is to provide an enjoyable experience that has room to grow, and they'll be collecting feedback from players to improve the game. So it's not going to be a polished game. Early access is just that. You're taking it with all the bugs and glitches involved. And they usually have some sort of roadmap or timeline on when they're going to introduce new features and creations. So they did update the artwork and logo alongside the new release date. So, I mean, I think that the logo they had was the same one since like 2019. So, of course, they want to bring it into the 2020s. So, this is a new handwritten aspect that shows that the game is all about creativity and it gives it more of a personal vibe, just like the stories you can create for your para folks. What I do appreciate about the Paralyzed team is that everything they do, from sound creation to the artwork, is all generated by humans. They don't use generative AI, which is amazing. In this day and age where there's so much AI slop out there, I appreciate Paralyzed taking the time painstakingly to draw everything by hand. It's absolutely gorgeous. I like the art style myself. I like this little cartoony. I think that's something missing from the life sims that are on the market these days. So for pricing, it is going to be $39.99 USD when it comes out on early access this December. After the early access phase, when the game launches to its 1.0 version, they will be increasing the price of the game. So the goal is to show appreciation to early players by giving them a smaller price tag as you wait for core gameplay features to be improved, bugs to be fixes, and content to be added. Now, they did state that as a reminder, both during early access and after early access, the game will only get free updates and expansion and will never have paid DLC. This was a decision they had announced last year, and that stems from the fact that as they are their own life simulation fans, they realize that players deserve an experience from purchasing the game. They're a small independent studio, so the sales from the base game will be enough to develop new features and content for Paralives. I think that's amazing. So we're not going to have to piecemeal and pay for a million DLC just to get a fully rounded out game. Now, this is what they expect to have on day one of early access versus things that they expect to have coming out later. No particular order on these features, but just in the future. So on day one, you'll have an open world town, you'll have a day night cycle, you'll have rabbit hole careers, career progression, personality traits, emotions, wants, skills, needs, social interactions, relationship development, multi selecting characters and doing anything as a group, cooking system, house fires, builds, the ability to have children, aging and autonomy, aging and death, character autonomy, shops and restaurants, museums and collections, and a few modding tools to add and edit the game's content. In the future, in live mode, they do expect to add at some point a calendar, family tree, dogs, cats, and horses, cars and bikes, boats and houseboats, swimming, story progression for NPCs, gardening and fishing, the ability to organize social events like weddings and parties, tools to create and edit towns, which is cool, and more personality traits, wants, emotions, jobs, etc. In the build mode, They are going to have from day one of early access a color wheel, flexible wall placement tools, optional grid for wall placement, split level platforms, building multiple floors, moving existing walls, object resizing, stairs and roof placements, and fencing. Sometime in the future, as they move towards version 1.0, they plan on adding advanced roof tools and stair tools, placing windows and doors on curved walls, basement tools, pools, and more furniture and objects. And then specifically in Paramaker, from day one, there'll be a color wheel for everything, height slider, body and face sliders, tattoo placement tools, layering and mixing of tops, like an undershirt with a jacket, asymmetry for eye color, socks, and more, and a genetic system. But sometime in the future, as they move closer to version 1.0, they plan on creating and managing multiple outfits, creating pets in the Paramaker, editing the genetics of apparel with advanced tools, and more clothing items, hairstyles, and accessories. So, as you can see, the game does have a considerable number of features. They're eager to improve these and add more during the early access as they move to version 1.0. Now, after the early access release, there is a question of what will happen to Patreon. It's an incredible opportunity to get support because they've had Patreon supporters from day one back in 2019 or 2020. It allows them to connect with the community, get feedback, share updates, and have the financial means to complete their game. Once they are able to launch the game in early access, which again will be in December, they will stop accepting any new or existing monetary pledges, and they will sunset the various pledge rewards after they've been delivered to everyone. So basically, Patreon will go away after that point, and they'll only be making money from the sale of the game. So, of course, they're appreciative to everyone who has already subscribed to their Patreon. It's still available to subscribe now. So there is a chance if you wanted certain Patreon rewards that you can subscribe between now and July 31st and still be able to get all of those. So the Patreon rewards include things like your name appearing in the credits. You get a Discord role. You have access to work in progress screenshots if you do like the $10 a month tier. If you're in the hero tier, you can name a random generated town of your pet. You receive an exclusive postcard every 6 months, and you have access to a Discord channel to ask questions to developers. And then for the legendary mode, which is like $50 a month, you get to be. We will recreate you as a townie that will appear in the game if you want, which is funny, and the ability to name an item in the game. So that's kind of cool if you're into that stuff. So, of course, December 8th is going to fly by. I mean, we're talking about what, 6 months to the day from now. So it's super exciting. And then this is a picture of Alex and the team. As you can see, it's a really small team of only 11 people. So they've created this in 5 years from scratch. And that's amazing. So definitely support them. Wishlist the game on Steam. It won't let you pre order just yet, but you can wishlist it at any point. And then for the trailer, I'll just be sure to stick the trailer at the end here. But I'm so excited for this game. It's really I want to see any life simulation game thrive. We need more competition to keep everyone on their toes. And I hope all the best for Paralives. Let me know in the comments below what did you think of this early access announcement.